Hi everybody, Marinus here, and welcome to my Sacred Six #1 review by Dynamite. No, not with Dynamite. What am I saying? It's from Dynamite, written by Christopher Priest, art by Jay Lee and Gabriela Ibarra. Okay, that's a good start to make a video. Anyway, yeah, I just got this book in my mailbox today, and the reason I bought this book is because of Christopher Priest and the beautiful covers. Because this is a story about vampires in the universe of Vampirella and such, and Christopher Priest was brought on board last year on Vampirella and was a huge success. And this is a spin-off, and I really like Christopher Priest because he was in an interview last year, and that person tried to cancel him, saying he was a bigot or implying that he was a bigot, and talking about, well, there's more than two genders, how you tackle that, and and he draw the line in the interview and came back with facts. And he talks about how hypersensitive and over politicized the nation of America was, and such more. And I was on board. So I didn't know this book existed, and also there are these people. What am I saying? These characters: Vampirella, Draculina, Panta, Nyx, Chastity, and Lilith are in the book, or gonna be in the book, and that intrigued me a lot. I only know 3, maybe 4 of them, and yeah. But there's some surprises here. But first of all, I'm gonna talk about the story, and I'm gonna show you. So I'm reading what's is written here, because the story is a little bit different than what's in the book. But I'm coming back to that. So, welcome to Victor Country, home to the impoverished town of Ashtorn, populated by an enclave of peaceful vampires who do not prey on humans, in the city of Sacred, which was manufactured for the express purpose of wiping them out. Drago, son of Lilith of Draculon, is the vampire major of Ashthorn, along with the pragmatic human police chief, Alan. Drago struggles to maintain fractures. How do you say that? Detente, if not quite an alliance between the town humans and vampire population, while preventing Ashton's vampires from retaliating against the provocative attacks by smug bigots of Sacred. The two men, now they're reverting to the old ways, would ultimately lead to disaster. And there's also another faction. Drago is challenged by Kadiratra, leader of the Six, ruling council of a vast and political Pavel Illuminati-style secret society of vampires who are infiltrated world governments and global corporations. Kadiratra wants to wipe out the city of Sacred. Dracula has lobbied both Lilith and Vampirella, Drago's distant and estranged half-sister, for help. See Vampirella #4. And Vampirella has refused, prompting Lilith to advance her own agenda for Ashthorn, which include luring 4 supernatural women to the tiny Atlanta satellite and into Ashthorn versus Sacred conflict. So why am I reading this instead of going into the story itself? Well, because to my surprise, it contains 10 small, very small short stories building up a story for part 2, part 3, and everything after that. And I'm going to show you what I like and a little bit dislike as well. Jay Lee is on board here with the art, but he is only doing 5 pages, and then the art is going over to Gabriel Ibarra. And I saw some preview pages, and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't like the art very much, but you know what, I'm gonna try out because maybe I like it, and I was surprised how much I liked it as well. And I'm gonna change my hand here, so okay. So this is my right hand. So Jay Lee can do no wrong. I mean, his art is beautiful. I mean, look at here. He is also in the spotlight with controversy as well, with a person known as Tom King, who works for DC. You can look it up on the internet or on Twitter. Tom King made some pretty stupid remarks about about Jay Lee that most people don't agree with, and he was apologizing after that, but the damage was already done. So, okay, moving on. You can look that up on the internet if you want, but there's some stuff there. So Jay Lee, maybe I believe Jay Lee is also in the other books, so that's cool. I hope to see more of them. But what's the name again? Gabriel Ibarra. Yes, okay. Try to remember that. Is doing a phenomenal job. So we see this panel here. So there are 10 panels with short stories. The short stories can contain 5 pages, 1 pages, 3 pages, etc., etc. So, and then we see, oh yeah, by the way, what I didn't like is how many drawn pages are in this book. There are 21 drawn pages and the rest are ads. Okay, I just wanted more, but it is what it is. So we go here, and this panel blew me away just because not only the art, but the color palette as well. There's a lot of layers of different colors and light intervals. You can see that through the trees here in the mountains, a little bit on this person as well. This is gorgeous. And we set up here a story about a caretaker or a gardener. And there you see these little boys running around playing, and this person called Adam. Nicholas, it's almost sundown. The gates will shut down soon. Think maybe you and Paul should be heading back? Yes, sir. And they're going along, playing. And what I noticed is the name is Adam. And I'm not sure if that's a reference, because I know that, or I think I know that the lover of Vampirella is also called Adam, but he looks totally different. So this could be a coincidence. Also, we see this shot of a guy hanging here. Very cool, beautiful art, beautiful colors as well. And what surprised me is that this is a zombie, but not only that, the zombie said, I'm really getting sick of this. So the vampires and what also the zombies are self-aware. And can I show this? Yeah, I'm gonna we see Chastity here. Beautiful, and skipping a little bit pages for the copyright gods. And then we go here. So there is a town meeting between vampires and zombies. And this is the person who was hanging there, and he said, you know what? That's the third time they lynched Sully this month. The idiots think I'm a vampire, Drake. Do I look like a vampire? And I said, no, I don't. I'm a zombie. They are the vampires. And then we see here the vampire group that, are the enemy, basically. They want to divide the group. They want to go back to the old ways and, want to do, the old ways, I think, means wiping out humans. Could be wrong, but it's a nice setup. I want to know more about that. So there are a lot of short stories, and can I say this? Well, not much. And also, there's a disappearance of children in the story, and it has to do with the little boys that I showed you earlier. So I'm not sure what the disappearing means, if it's disappearing with that they are, getting killed, or that they are the little children. That they are, being kidnapped. But there's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm intrigued, by the way, because I want to know more about these factions and what is this all about. It's basically how do you say it? It's a morality play about class, cliques, clans, about ideology and the absurdity of that, and that one group is looking down on the other one, thinking of lesser than that they are, and that they want to wipe them out. So what I also like is the different. There's it surprised me what they are trying to say here, but this is some dialogue here. Let's say this one. So this is Draculina. She's sitting here, and this guy is bombarding her with multispectral radiation, but she doesn't flinch. And then this woman says, "Do we hire her? After all, she is." And then this guy says, "Black, Catholic." She says, so. Could it be that Christopher Priest is taking a dig at social justice warriors and cancel culture? Because a lot of people in the comic industry are getting hired because of, well, their race and their gender, and mostly black people. Well, not only mostly, but because they are a woman or black. So it could be that they are taking a dig. Also, there's also a nice or weird oh man, I saw this. I'm intrigued. I just wanted. I'm gonna buy this one probably. Depends on the art, but also covers of Lucio Parrillo, Arthur Soydam, Lucio Strati. Very curious. Should be fun, right? Speaking of cancel culture, the self-righteous sacred bigots won't stop until they destroy you. Yeah. Where do we have seen and heard that one before? So these vampire Illuminati are definitely the bad guys. And I'm not sure, but I think Christopher Priest does this deliberately to, like I said, taking a jab at cancel culture. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Is this part 2, by the way, or is this just another cover? I can't see. Not sure. But the covers are beautiful. So we have a gallery here. From all of the covers, there are a million covers, by the way, and I think I got one of the most beautiful one. Although I didn't know this was there, Max Teixeira. Really like Max Teixeira. I hope he is in future comic as well. But as we see, I got the Lucio Parrillo cover. Love it. But I must admit, all the covers are beautiful. Sacred Six #1. I'm intrigued. I know where this is a little bit of going. Beautiful art as well. It surprised me how, and Gabriel Ibarra just knocks it out of the park with the art and not the colors, but definitely worth a buy, in my opinion. Well, let's say, let me rephrase that. So this is set up for part 2. So I'm gonna buy part 2 and see if I like it more than I just doing now, because I'm interested, not especially like it because there's a lot of questions that needs to be answered. But this is a monthly comic, so I don't have to wait long. And I love these characters like Vampirella and Pantha. They are great characters, horror characters. I want to see more. So check it out in your local comic store if you want. Pick it up and see for yourself if it's good or not. I recommend it. And I see you next time. Like and share and subscribe, etc., etc. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.